Hello, this is Cityscape, a regular vodcast featuring people, place, and ideas that impact our community. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Westland Chamber of Commerce. We're here today at Storch Products here in Livonia, where today we will talk about a growing community event that gives kids some hands-on experiences to introduce themselves to great careers that don't require a four-year degree. Touch a Job, a career exploration event for middle and high school students, returns to the Schoolcraft College MEC building on Merriman, south of Schoolcraft, on Saturday, May 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Students will be introduced to careers in police, firefighting, nursing, computer-aided design, welding, manufacturing, carpentry, and more. All of these careers are in demand throughout Southeast Michigan and require a trade certificate or an associate's degree. Admission and parking is free for the event. The event is designed for parents to join their children for a variety of experiences. They can explore up to 5 career fields in 30 to 45-minute sessions led by professionals in the field from local companies, trade unions, public safety agencies. The event is co-sponsored by Livonia Westland Chamber of Commerce and Schoolcraft College. Storch Products, a manufacturer of magnetic equipment, is one of the companies participating in Touch a Job. And Matt Carr, Storch's chief executive, joins us today. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Dan, thanks for having me.
So tell us what goes on here, what you build, and what kind of skills your workforce needs here at Storch.
So thanks for begin. So at Storch Products here, we manufacture a whole line of magnetic-based equipment. This particular machine is a magnetic conveyor. It's made for moving ferrous components out of machining centers. I happen to have some nuts on here, fasteners. Just about anybody that's making ferrous parts globally uses these to transfer them from one point to another, and it's done so very safely. There's no external moving parts. It's kind of like having a paper clip underneath a table surface and getting a paper clip to chase it when you move the magnet. In essence, that's what's going on inside here. So this is one of our flagship products. We're also known for a product called Super Mag. The Super Mag pulls metal debris that's hazardous off the shoulders of highways, and that keeps all of our vehicles safe. We're eliminating flat tires and blowouts and making productivity for the roadside workers much more efficient. They're not dealing with a flat tire and back at the garage. They're actually filling potholes and things of that sort.
Can you give us a quick overview of the types of customers you have?
We've got about 800 customers, Dan, that we service on an annual basis. It's hard. It would be easier to tell you probably who we don't work with. And we're serving virtually every industry. So in some cases right now in the building, we've got sensitive areas where there's projects going on for the military. And we've got everything from small magnets that would be used in enclosures for replacing Velcro on pizza bags, all the way up to products like you'd buy at Home Depot for holding a brush inside of a paint pail, where our magnet materials, which we've now shipped well in excess of 300 million pieces of, are molded into other manufacturers' products. And at Storch, we just offer expertise of our 73 years of applying magnets into their product lines and supply the raw materials.
Matt, I know you're among many local manufacturing leaders that are concerned about the skilled workforce and the shortage of talent available. Talk about what that shortage and what kind of concern it brings for people at your operation here and in the industry.
Well, Dan, when I got involved really in trying to partner with schools locally here, about 4 years ago, there was an estimated 400,000 welder shortage nationally that was going to hit by about the year 2025, so today. That's a problem. That's a problem for our business, and that's a problem for all of our customers. And though we've worked with local schools, being Schoolcraft for one, or Universal Tech in Canton, Michigan, and created a great pipeline for ourselves, our customers haven't found that same sort of pipeline. And what we're finding is that even when they have orders to fulfill, they don't have enough people to run third shift, which means now they may do maintenance on a conveyor like this product here, and it may only run 4 years versus 15 years when they're performing maintenance. So even though we think we've got that talent pipeline figured out, I think everyone's got to pour in from a manufacturer's perspective and really try to build this up.
You'll be involved in Touch a Job again this year. I guess, this is a machine you brought last year. Again, highlight the reaction kids have had when they see what you do with your equipment here.
I think it's just neat. If you've ever moved a table or a magnet on top of a table with a magnet underneath, that's what's going on inside here. A chance for kids to come in and take various parts out of a bin and throw them on and to get an idea that, boy, this would work with many different types of parts. It's not just nuts. It could be machining chips. It could be all sorts of things. Ball top lids off of mason jars. It's pretty interesting.
I think one of the underrated parts of Touch a Job is that kids really don't know what they're going to walk into, and then they discover what's provided, not just your industry, but others. Talk about some of the reaction you had from kids, like, wow, that's kind of cool what you guys are building and doing.
I think the kids' reaction's exciting. I think what makes Touch a Job most unique, though, and gets me excited about being part of this particular event in Livonia, is this. It's the reaction of mom and dad's face. It's the reaction that they may have not had a clue that that job existed, that a facility that's manufacturing can be actually this clean and the air is clean and this is an environment that their child might thrive in. So not only is it opening up the mind of the child or someone re-entering the workforce, that there's a job in welding or robotics or something that happens to do with manufacturing of some sort. Mom and dad now see the pathway of how they're going to get there. Let me give you a quick for instance. If my son came to me and he wanted to get into gaming, I don't know anything about it. And how am I going to support him? How am I going to really get behind that and say that's a great career choice? This is the premier event for mom and dad to come in, see the excitement, and see the pathway, not only for the manufacturers and how committed we are to making sure that that child's successful long term, but that really the schooling and everything that they're going to need is right there in front of them and in their backyard, quite frankly.
You've been involved in Manufacturing Day, our Touch a Job event, and you've done other outreach in the industry to get more young people interested in skilled trades. Talk about why that's become such a passion for you. I mean, not only do you obviously believe in the industry, but obviously you see the need for the talent going forward.
It's a great question, Dan. I see the need for the talent. Look, there's at some point in time inside of this little company in Livonia, Michigan, we broke a Guinness Book of World Records, and we've done so many things on such a large scale. Recently being recognized for the Innovation Excellence Award by Michigan Manufacturers Association 2 years ago for our SuperMag product. You kind of hit this piece where there's just no more news, there's no more recognitions, and what's left for me in my career is making sure that we pay it forward, that there's an opportunity that's there, and that we just uncover what that path might look like and how you get into these. So that's exactly why we're engaged with Manufacturing Day. It's exactly why I'm really excited about Touch a Job. Mom and dad, I just can't say it enough. If you're thinking that you want to have your child come out and see what it might be and to go to a Manufacturing Day event, Touch a Job offers something that's much more hands-on and again, has the opportunity for the follow-ups, which is most important. How they're going to get hired long-term, how they're going to get that job, get that role, and get the attention that they deserve is really at this event.
Now, in skilled manufacturing jobs such as what you have here at Storch, obviously there's good compensation, good earning for it. But talk about the other intangibles, like what's satisfying about building and fixing things and being part of a new product as you guys do produce here at Storch.
Yeah, I think in manufacturing, look, if you like to make things with your hands, manufacturing is a wonderful thing, right? It's a wonderful thing. You may be an accountant, you may be into marketing, you may be into engineering. You know, the engineers that work here get to see the product come to life. It's not being sent overseas. It's not being farmed out to Mexico. It's created right here. And at the end of the day, after we do an incredible job, fit and finish, laser cutting, welding, press brakes, rolling machines, painting, and skidding, you get to see the finished good. And then we don't take too much time to step around it and look at it and be excited about it. There's an opportunity for that on any given day here. And that's what sets manufacturing apart.
Well, Matt, I appreciate your leadership on this issue. Advancing skilled trades, a big thing that the Livonia Westland Chamber has been talking about for years. You've been an important voice, and I appreciate you talking with us today and your support at Touch a Job.
Dan, I appreciate you. You've leaned into this so much and tried to do, made such an impact in the community, and it's beneficial not just to manufacturers, but there's such a great opportunity. I'd encourage you all to come out and check this out this year.
It's awesome, Matt. Thank you. Again, Touch a Job will be back at the Schoolcraft College Mech building on Merriman near Schoolcraft on Saturday, May 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, on Saturday, May 17th. If you have any questions, email me at dwest@livoniawestland.org. Again, free admission, free parking, and we encourage parents and kids to come and explore these careers together. Again, I thank you for your time today. Thank you for watching this edition of Cityscape, and we'll catch you again next time.